Time to get some groceries. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Tell you what, we use that service where you order the groceries online and they kind of shop for them and you just come pick them up. It's not just for the elderly, I'm telling you, it's awesome. Just saved at least an hour. All right. And if you do use this, get out and help them put the groceries away. It really kills me. You see people doing that and they just, some of the people in this line will sit there and watch, you know, completely able-bodied guy will watch some girl carry all these groceries, put them in his car. Anyway, and then not tip him. Anyway, so multitasking here. The Deps Saga. As you probably know, if you are following me, I lost a Deps the other day, and it was the first time I'd even taken it out. So, a little bit of background. I'm not a huge swim baiter. I do have a dedicated swim bait rig. It's an Akuma Guide Select with a Daiwa Alexa 300. It's a great setup. You know, it's good up to about 6 ounces, which is well beyond the limits of what I throw. I think maybe a Rising Sun might be the heaviest thing I throw, maybe a 8-inch head. So anyway, this is actually my first Deps, so I want it back. It really, really tears me up that I lost it, mainly because it was my fault. It's an old leader knot, a Titan FG knot. It's a fantastic knot, not knocking that. It's just really old. You know, let's see, what is it? J-braid, 50-pound J-braid, and like 20-pound fluoro leader. So I saw the braid. You know, you see the knot kind of made me slip out. It starts to fray, but you know you're good. I put some weight on it. No huge fish on this rig yet, but I have pulled up some pretty heavy lumber off the bottom of the lake. And anyway, it was good at one point. So I was out there, cast, and it wasn't a backlash. I know you guys are gonna hate on me for throwing braid. It was good enough for Matt Allen. I know everybody uses that excuse too, but you can't knock it, right? So it was just a normal cast. And then I felt right away that the line stopped peeling out and that it was just gone. It came off clean. So really busted up about it. It's in about 11 feet, 10, 11 feet of water. I know right where it's at. And I want to go get it. I'm kind of upset about it. So looking around at Swimbait Underground, swimbaitsunderground.com for those not familiar. They are the authority, in my opinion, on swim baiting, all things swim baiting. Just an awesome resource. So looking around there, obviously guys are throwing bigger baits, more expensive baits than this. You're seeing negotiators and Hinkles and some really cool stuff. But those are getting lost too. So it seems that the most successful recovery method is the drag fence. A lot of guys are using chain link, sections of chain link fence and tow rope. That's great for the bass boaters. I'm a kayak fisherman, right? So I've got to have something kayak friendly. The other problem is I've got a ranger that patrols this place, and he's known to not be the nicest guy. And I know if he sees me dredging the bottom of his lake, he's going to have something to say about it. So I don't know if it's illegal or not. I'm not going to ask the question, so I don't know the answer. But what I did is I went to Tractor Supply and I got some welded wire caging fence. So stuff you'd use for like a rabbit enclosure, 1x1 grid. And I cut it 3 feet wide by about 4 inches high. And I cut about eight or nine of those. And then I linked those 8 or 9 on top of each other with like fencing wire. You know, about every 6 inches I tie a link. So this thing articulates. And then I've got rebar. It's actually threaded bolt, but it's 3 feet, 36 inches wide. One on the front, one on the back edge. That'll keep, something to tie to, something to tie the tow rope to, and something in the back, some weight in the back to keep that thing extended. I don't want the ball up on me. But yeah, this thing articulates. So that way, going over uneven terrain, I should always keep some sort of part of the fence in contact with the bottom. So hopefully that'll maximize my chances of snagging this thing. So that'd be really cool. I might throw some jack chain or something on the back of it. I've seen that done. And I think I actually saw a negotiator recovered with a drag fence, and it was just the little bit of chain behind it that caught it. So trying to maximize the potential here. So I'm going to do that in the next day or two. It's already been 2 days. I know, there's no current here. So unless some poor fish picked it up off the bottom, it should be there. There's no boat traffic here. No boats, no gas boats allowed. So water doesn't really get churned up too bad. We haven't had any storms. So I'm as optimistic as I can be. I could probably pinpoint where it's at within, I don't know, maybe 20, maybe 10 square yards. So I'm pretty familiar with the place. I'm going to do it. I'll put a video up of the fence. I'll show you what it looks like and kind of go over that. But I just wanted to put this out there, and I'll report back, pass or fail. Maybe you can learn from what worked or what didn't. And here goes nothing. Saga continues. See you guys.